What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy. Welcome back to the United States of Joe Winko. No one answered my last episode's trivia question at all. So, I'm just going to become the mayor of my next city right here. And this city is going to be called Connecticut. So, let's get this party started. I really wanted to make an episode of the United States Joe Winko for Christmas because this game does something really cool on Christmas. I'll show it to you soon. It adds snow in the game, like up in the mountain parts of the land. See? Look at that! Snow! It's beautiful. Yeah, the game is able to tell when it's Christmas time because your computer calendar says December 25th and it automatically adds snow in the game, but only in the elevated areas. I thought it would be all over the map, but only in the elevated areas. So, yeah, I'm a little bit sad that no one answered last episode's trivia question, but it's still open and ready to be answered by anyone, so you can become the mayor of my next city in the United States of Joe Winko. But since no one made a claim yet, I'm just going to make another episode and keep becoming the mayor of all the other cities I make until someone actually does answer the trivia question correctly. Then I will list them as the mayor. I hope that made sense to everyone. This is going to be a difficult landscape to build on, now that I think of it. But it shouldn't be too much. I didn't want this to be very populated, so... Alright, mayor name, Joe Winko. City name, I'm just need to double check on how to spell Connecticut, because I really don't want to spell it wrong. I know it's spelled like connect, and I think it's... Yeah, I think that's how it's spelled. C-O-N-N. I know there's that part, but let me double check. Just need to pull out my phone, see how to spell it. Oh yeah, C-O-N-N-E-C-T-I-C-U-T. So it's connect, and then an I, and then cut. Yep, that's it. Okay, so, Connecticut. Alright, so, first let me throw down one of the necessities that I always forget to add right away. I need to throw down the money tree. You guys know how important those are. 2 of them should be fine. Speaking of money trees, I actually heard that Connecticut is like a really expensive state to live in. I mean, it's crazy. I never knew that at all. And this land is so difficult to build on. Yeah, I knew this was going to be difficult. Darn it. Because I need to build the rest of Interstate 95. But around the mountainous areas, it's difficult. Alright, I had to build a tunnel, even though I hate building tunnels. What the hell is wrong with this? Oh wait, I know how to make the land flat. There's one trick you can use. Make it a landfill zone. Oh, that didn't work. Damn it. Alright, let me just... How do I dezone it? Oh yeah, this is how I do. Okay, how about I convert it into a flat highway? Well, ground level highway. What would that do? That was... that didn't do much good. Alright, let me make an elevated highway. Wait, that didn't do any good either. And that didn't do any good. Alright, that helped. At least I got it out a bit. Alright, I'm getting it. I want it to actually go into the city so the people of Connecticut can use it. I don't want to build a bridge. Now, how am I going to build this? Okay, so how about around the mountain? And yeah, that'd be fine. So this way, then this way. That turned out nice. Then this way, and this way. Cross this river. Yep, I'm getting it. I want to build a special kind of bridge. Alright, that looks good. Gosh, building these cities is a lot of work. That's what one person told me a long time ago who watches the United States of Joe Winko. I always wanted to visit Connecticut. It seems like a really cool place. The the major place that I wanted to visit, New London, Connecticut. I mean, in Connecticut was New London, Connecticut. Yeah, I basically just said that, but I just wanted to reword it. Yeah, I've been kind of out of it lately. Like, I noticed it when I was filming my episode of Joe Winko Talk. I don't know why. I think I'm getting stir crazy from sitting up in this house so much, because I haven't been out in a while because it's been cold here in Florida. But it's actually been warming up lately. I think it was just a bad cold front that came in. Alright, there! I built Interstate 95! Going through Connecticut! Awesome! But there's a lot more I need to add. Like, make sure all these roads are connected. Have to build another tunnel. It's not too bad. And want them to have access to the... Yep, they have access. I was gonna say I wanted them to have access to the interstate and another road going north to Massachusetts. I think that's the city I'm gonna make next, Boston, Massachusetts. Even though that area is like really mountainous and it's gonna be hard for me to build. Like on this map is mountainous, but there's quite a bit of flat space here, so it won't be too difficult. So many roads I have to add. I almost got all of them. Yep, I do got all of them. So, those are those all of them? Oh wait, no, there's another one here. Alright, now I got all of them, I think. I still need to add the connections to Long Island, though. Because there's no city to the north of this. This whole stretch of land right here is supposed to be Long Island, even though it's like much thinner than it is in real life. It's because the map is scaled down. So I'm going to add just a... Let me add an avenue. Wait, will it fit an avenue? No, it won't fit an avenue. That island isn't wide enough. In real life, Long Island is a lot wider than what we see there. And let me just... Whoops. I meant to use the bulldoze feature. I mean the bulldoze tool. That's what I meant to say. Again, I'm out of it, so I'm kind of talking off the tip of my head right now. Alright, so we got a bridge built. Just need to connect it to the rest of the road. When we got that, Now we just need to build a road going across Long Island. Oh, it's a bit more space than I thought. It's just that one section of Long Island, which didn't seem to have enough space. There's actually a lighthouse at the end of Long Island that I've been wanting to road trip to that exists in real life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yep, I'm not going to be able to feature it in this episode because the eastern end of Long Island is the next city over. Now for the roads going through Connecticut. Oh, I'll just have this be the road that goes to Connecticut, since I already have it built right there. It's not going to be a very populated state at all. I mean, a not very populated city at all. It's just going to have, like, medium density residential at most. Ugh, I hate those kind of entrance ramps for the highway. Just needed to tear those down. Because I do want them to be able to use the highway. That's the whole point of having it. Okay, there. And just a random road winding through here. Well, another random road going... Whoops, not that way. Yeah, this would be a good way. Hopefully they could... Yep, they have access to the interstate. Okay, so now let me just keep building. Had to build a random bridge there for some reason. And another road going that way. And another road going this way. And another road going this way. Another on-ramp for the highway. And that... And a random road that carves through the mountain. Well, it's better than having a tunnel. I will give it that. So there, those are the roads I have for Connecticut so far. Doesn't really... I didn't think there would be much room for Sims to live, but seems like it's enough space, I guess. Now, there's only like a couple landmarks I'm going to add. Definitely the I-95 signs, because Interstate 95 is my favorite highway. And I always label my highways. Here they are. My new I-95 signs. One there. And one there. Beautiful. Let me put more of them. Yep, the road that goes from Maine all the way to Florida. I was actually on that road a long time ago, when the stranger took me on a road trip to Ohio. Well, it doesn't go through Ohio, but on the way back we rode down I-95. Well, why am I saying he's a stranger? He was a friend I met on Craigslist. At that time, when I met him, he was a stranger, back in 2017. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting off topic. Well, when am I ever on topic? Now, let me find the Welcome to Connecticut sign I made. I made, like, so many... Here it is. I made so many signs in this game. I mean, it's impossible to keep track of all of them. I'm gonna put it right here. See? Welcome to Connecticut, the land of steady habits. It's funny. That was just one thing I read about online. Now there needs to be a garbage disposal chute. Okay, so, low density residential. Yeah, that seems to work fine. Oh, it built a road there. Awesome. I mean, a street there. Awesome. There's still, like, a lot of other stuff I need to add. I didn't really, include any landmarks in this at all, honestly. I might end up adding those off the record. First, I need to add like a couple couple bus stops. I don't know why I keep saying bus stations. That's because that's not what they are. Parking garage. Parking garage. You know how important those are. And bus stops. There's a lot of other stuff I need to add. And I also need a large water tower. So, now I have to figure out what for me to ramble about during this United States of Joe Wenko episode. Well, I was watching The Sopranos today. I only watched like 3 episodes of it. A pretty interesting show. I like The Sopranos. I remember like back in the mid 2000s, early 2000s, it used to be like a major hype. It's like, I never understood what it was about back then because I was just a kid. But it's like, I think it's about like an Italian mafia or something. I mean, it's absolutely savage, like the way those guys like brutally murder people. It's different from like, even though I watch like a lot of movies about like monsters brutally murdering people, it's different in The Sopranos because the scary thing is they look just like normal people, but they still are like savage and ruthless, really. Like extreme savage and ruthless. I don't know why I just laughed at that, but it's true. Okay. So, we got all that. Now we just need a giant hospital. For this side of the town, at least. There's still a lot more I need to add. Like the residential areas in Long Island. And, oh wait, there's another thing I forgot to add. Need to add a sign that says, "Welcome to Long Island." Long Island is actually part of New York. It's not part of Connecticut, so Long Island, New York. But in the United States of Joe Wenko, the state boundaries are kind of off, so yeah, this will be Long Island and New York. And then the rest of this will be Connecticut. So that seems good enough. No one's complaining at all. So let me zone some low-density residential here. And some more low-density residential here. And some more low-density Residential here. That's the thing about Long Island. It's not like I always imagined that Long Island was like a really urban place, but it's not really an urban place at all, actually. It's more of a suburban place. Just a bunch of like houses where people live. And it's also not tropical, but it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. It is pretty, though, from what I've seen of it online. I mean, I definitely wouldn't mind visiting there. As I said earlier, there's a lighthouse there that I wanted to visit. I think it's called, like, Montauk Point. I'm not sure if I was pronouncing that right earlier. But it seems like a cool place. I think it is. Definitely. So let's add some more roads. They need power too. Like electricity. And let me add another giant hospital. They need power. And a high school. A library. Elementary school. College. Fire station on this side of town, since that side's already covered. Yeah, earlier I downloaded a mod that extends like the radius on how far like a facility covers. Just letting you all know. And a couple clinics, like here, and here, and here. And let's add in a couple parking garages and bus stops. Why did I put two bus stops right next to each other like that? That makes no sense. Weird. I didn't even notice that till now. I have to add in a couple water towers too. I just remembered that. Let me add in a large one right here. That should be enough to like get water to all the people on the island. Once I add the pipes, lay down the pipes well enough. We're at a population of 2,000 right now. I'm surprised we made it that far. Wow. I mean, that we already have that many people. That's what I should say. It shouldn't take that long for that to kick in. Oh yeah. Okay, so we got it. Awesome. And that's almost... Oh wow, that's not filled up yet? So we're at a population of 3,000... like 700 something. Let me put it on fast mode. Yep, the Sims are moving in. I'll add another water tower just in case. I don't know. Just those symbols where it says that they have no car really annoys me for some reason. Let me throw in a softball field too. That'll make more Sims move in. It is. And why is it saying that they have no... It says that they have, like, no way to get anywhere. Let me put in a bus stop, then. right here. Oh, someone built a mansion. That's pretty. Did I unlock anything yet? Oh yeah, a mayor statue. Let me add that right on... I'll put that right here in Long Island. Even though I'd rather... I know I unlocked the mayor house too, but I don't want to put that on Long Island. Because if I had to choose whether I want to live in Connecticut or Long Island, I would definitely choose Connecticut. No offense to anyone living in Long Island. Speaking of that, I'm going to zone some more Connecticut... I mean, some more, like, residential areas in Connecticut. And I need to get electricity for them too. Let me see. Alright, unlockables, the mayor's house. I'll put that right there. And then the house of worship. I'll put that right there. And the bus station, bus stops. And the parking garages. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, Sims are already starting to move in. Even without the necessities. But I need to put those down anyway. Large hospital. Wind turbines. And I don't know what's... Oh yeah, the fire station. And the police station. Oh, I unlocked a large elementary school. Awesome. I'll put it right there. Did I unlock the large high school yet? Yes, I did. I'll put that right here. And then the city college. I'll put that right there. Okay, so we have a population of 9,300. And I don't think I added a water tower. Oh, yeah, I didn't add a water tower. Cannot forget about that. That's disastrous. Okay, so that's all built fine. Oh yeah, this is the ocean. How could I forget about that? There's another thing I should add. I should add a seaport. One right here. Well, I'll add it right here, actually. And another right here. Now I have to add roads to connect those to, like, the mainland. Yep, added that. And for this, almost got it. Yep, added that. So, yeah, that's what Connecticut is. That's one of the slogans for Connecticut, the land of steady habits. I wonder where that originated from. I didn't really read up about that much, that slogan for Connecticut, but I did read about it on Wikipedia, like literally right before I did this episode of the United States of Joe Winko. Like, what's the slogan for Connecticut? Because I wanted something cool to put on the sign besides "Welcome to Connecticut." I didn't make the Connecticut flag either. Forgot about that. Maybe I'll do that off the record. I'm just glad I got the rest of Interstate 95. Well, that I completed part of I-95. That's what I should say. Oh, nothing's being built here? Let me see if I could add a park or something. Oh, I could put a softball field there. And here... Could I put a soccer field? No. I'll add a flower garden. Alright, now people are starting to move in. So all that space has been zoned up. And we have a population of 8,856, but that also includes the Sims living on Long Island. Let me zone some more residential spaces on Long Island. Just because I feel like adding more. And let me include... Oh yeah, the water pipes are already there. Okay, let me see how many Sims that small space I included will add. Oh yeah, they're coming in. Yep, they are. Let me build another park. Oh, a tennis court. Since it's like, it's rich people moving on to Long Island. Well, that is true in real life. Like, a lot of rich people do live on Long Island. I want to at least get the population to 10,000 Sims. I wonder if I can do that. Let me just zone more residential. I need to zone some commercial lots, too. But I'm not going to zone, like, that much commercial lots, because I want the Sims to all, like, commute to other cities. That's the whole reason why I built the interstate system, so the Sims actually take advantage of it. Ooh, wow. They moved in really fast. You see that? Okay, so let me have this connected by street, so... I mean, more connection to the rest of the streets, so the traffic isn't too bad. Did I add a bus? Oh, I didn't add a bus. I didn't add... Wait, did I? Oh, wait, yeah, I did. Never mind. I was wondering if I did for that side of the town. Oh, I can fit another one right here. I need to add more water pipes to connect them, too, so they're getting their water supply. Again, I'm just talking off the tip of my head. That's what I always do in the United States, Joe just ramble. Have any of you guys, there's another thing I've been wanting to talk about that just came to my mind. And it's a bit controversial, but when do I not talk about controversial stuff? Have any of you guys ever seen those annoying Prager University commercials on YouTube that, like, try to get you to convert from liberal to conservative? That's, like, literally what they do. I don't know, I'm having a hard time falling for what they say, really. We have a population of 10,000, that kind of was my goal. I'm gonna zone some more stuff over by here. And I should probably add another elementary school by here. And another high school right here. And a library. And a medical clinic. And a large police station. I'm just chuckling because this game gets me hyped. I love watching my cities grow. It's like so much fun. Really. That's why I love this game so much. And how far I came these past 2 years playing as the United States of Joe Wenko. Actually, to be completely honest with you guys, after I do fill up like all the squares in the United States of Joe Wenko, I'm curious to how long that's going to take. After I do fill up all the squares in the United States of Joe Wenko, I'm actually planning on filling up another map in this game, which is based off of South America. And I think I'm gonna call it South America of Joe Wenko, probably. I'll think of something. I mean, it's gonna be a long time till I make it that far into the game, but shouldn't take too long. It's a lot of fun, too. Look at this! I literally am impressed with how far I got on this map alone, because I almost got it filled up. Like, more than any other map I created. Even though it's just a bunch of, like, low-density residential, it's still good enough. But I'm going to add some more. Yeah, another mod that I downloaded was a mod that lets me, like, drag, like, larger space for zoning. Not sure if that made sense, but I'm pretty sure you guys see what I mean. Hopefully. Like, because you guys remember when I was playing this game a long time ago, and it said that that area was too... It would say from time to time that the area was too big for... Hold on one sec. There's one thing I'm going to do real quick. Let me just dezone some stuff. Like around here and here. And let me just make it medium density commercial. And let me just build some roads around this. And definitely we'll need to add like a couple bus stops like across the street. It's beautiful. My city. I built this city. I built this city, and now it's awesome. You guys probably know where I got that from. It's this guy on YouTube who talks about like the worst cities in the states, like in certain states. And like he like rambles about them, kinda. Well, no, he doesn't ramble about them. He gives you facts about them and everything, why to stay away from them, like, oh, this city is bad, people here are poor, so that means there has to be crime here. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Just because there's poor people living there doesn't mean they commit crime. Gosh. I mean, I'm a poor person, and I never committed any crime. I never stole anything from anyone. I never harmed a single person in my entire life. I mean, seriously. It's a sad stereotype, really. It's even more sad because it's kind of what the USA is founded on. I mean, basically, we're all living on stolen land stolen from the Native Americans. Okay, here I go again with controversial stuff. But you know, the thing about it is, we don't know how to stick together. It doesn't seem like anyone knows how to stick together. Not even the Native Americans, because if the Native Americans, there were millions of Native Americans living in on the USA, on what is now known as the USA. And you know, the thing about Native Americans that I learned, I thought that the Native Americans were all united like the United States actually are. Well, okay, I kind of contradicted myself because I just was saying that we don't know how to stick together. But what I mean by that is I thought that all the Native American tribes all got along with each other, never had wars with each other or anything, and were all friends with each other and all helped each other. But the sad truth is, that's actually not accurate at all. Like, they did have wars with each other and everything. And the thing I always thought was that if the Native Americans would have stuck together, their land would have never been taken over by the settlers at all, really. Because they would have been able to win. That's what I always believed. I mean, no offense to, like, ancestors of the settlers. Well, I'm an ancestor to the settler. I am part Greek, Italian, and... yeah, part Greek and Italian. I think it was actually... no, I think it was, like, the... was it the British? Well, I think I am part British also, because I have, like, really light, well, dark green eyes. And everyone, like, whenever people ask me what's my ethnicity, like, I'm really mixed with Greek, Italian, Haitian, and Native American, and also Hawaiian. But whenever people say, whenever I tell people that, they say, oh, but you have green eyes. You must have some British in you because of your green eyes. And I was like, really? I thought that was, like, Italian to have green eyes. I didn't know that was, like, British to have green eyes. But I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Like anyone actually listens to my rambles. You know, sometimes I actually think that's a good thing that no one does. Gosh. But I do believe that my theory about the Native Americans is true. If they really would have all gotten along with each other and stuck together, I don't think anyone would have been able to take over their land because they would have all had each other. But they didn't. And it's not just a Native American thing. That's like a human thing. People do not know how to stick together at all. And that's sad. Because in my YouTube videos, I always try to bring people together. Well, bring Sims together, but I see them as real people. Like the United States of Joe Winko, for example. How I built the interstates, connecting all the cities so they all work together and all live happy lives and everything. It's awesome. And I need to add some more bus stops here so these Sims have a way out of the city. Because they don't really have enough to... okay, so this is all looking good. Oh yeah, and you can see the snowy mountains up there too. It's beautiful. Alright, we have a population of 13,000 Sims. which is big enough in my opinion. That's what she said. Good God. Leave it to me. So, it turned out better than I thought it would. I thought it was going to be really difficult to build this interstate running through the roads. Let me see if Sims are using it. Oh, wait, yep, they are using it. Which direction are they going? Oh, yeah, I think they're going to... Yeah, it's mostly Sims over here who are using it. And Sims from over there. Like, no one from here really uses it at all. They all use that road. And these roads. Yeah, usually the Sims use the fastest route, or the shortest route, I think it is. But, I always like for the Sims to use the highway, especially Interstate 95. They never commute north at all. They don't commute north yet, because there's no town to the north of this yet. There will be eventually. There's also no town to the east of this, but there will be eventually. And there's also... What town is to the west of this? Liberty City? What town is to the south of this? Atlantic City. And what about here? Oh yeah, Levittown. And here is... Is there another town? Levittown. Another town that I was the mayor of. I'm not sure if I made that on the record. So Liberty City and Levittown are to the west of this. Massachusetts will be to the north. The rest of Long Island, or Rhode Island and Long Island, I think that's what I'll call it, will be to the east of this. And yeah, that's basically it. And let me see if the freights are being used. Oh, no workers? I thought that they... That's weird. They're not using it? Alright, I'll add a bus stop there, so the Sims have a way of getting there. Alright, it doesn't seem like anyone's using this, this freight station, but what about this? Well, it seems like they're using this one. But there's no, like, commuting color for freight, because freight is like, freight truck is like, blue. Darn it. That's one thing I read on the SimCity 4 web forums, that if you're making a what was I gonna say? If you're gonna have like a seaport, you might as well have a road that leads out of it. Oh, you know what I should add? I forgot about this. I need to add a ferry. Not like ferries like, not like fairy godmother ferries or ferries from Fairly Odd Parents, but car and passenger ferry terminal. Oh, and should I add a beach too? I didn't think of that till now. I should add that. How did I forget about adding a beach? Because Connecticut does have a beach. I wasn't able to find one on Google Maps right away, but I know I'm 100% sure they have one. Let me add a wind turbine. And another bus. And oh shit, did not mean to do that. Let me tear that down. Oh, let me see if I unlocked the radio station. I hope I did. 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 Did I? Let me see. Golf course, resort, hotel. Ooh, I unlocked the city hall. I didn't unlock the radio station. Damn it. Well, I did unlock the city hall, so I'll put that, like, right... Oh, there's a lot of space for it. I'll put that right up here. That seems like a good spot for it. I also unlocked a resort and a hotel. So, in a private school, I'll put that right there. The Sims seem happy to have it. And then a cemetery. Well, I have to add it. I'll put that right up there. And a wind turbine so they get power. And a water tower. Oh, you guys, by the way, there's another thing I know about Connecticut. This may seem weird. I mean, I didn't know this was possible at first, but it's actually possible for a hurricane to hit Connecticut. And I thought that was crazy when I first heard of it. I'm pretty sure that's not really news to most of you guys. But it was Hurricane Sandy in 2012 that hit Connecticut. I never knew it was possible for a hurricane to travel that far north. I thought hurricanes only happened in like Florida and the Carolinas. I never knew they could happen all the way up in Connecticut and New York. There was one hurricane, I forgot what it was called, but I think it was called the New England hurricane. It was an extra tropical cyclone, and I still have not learned the difference between an extra tropical cyclone and a tropical cyclone, but it was an extra tropical cyclone, and I don't remember how many people it killed, but it was pretty bad. It was messed up that that happened. Oh yeah, the resort hotel. Forgot about that. Pretty hotel. Even though it looks the same as all my other resorts that I unlock. Oh, and people are happy to... Well, the Sims are happy to be there. That's what I should say. It looks like I unlocked another house of worship, too. I'll put that right there. Are all the buildings getting their water? There's no place that's missing water. Like, yeah, it says that the highway signs are... Oh, wait. Good thing I caught that. Alright, now they're all getting water. Is anything else missing water? Nope, they're all getting water. Beautiful city. Amazing. Now, what's going on here? It says that they have no way out. How many people are living at these? Oh wait, now it says that they're commuting. What about this? No one? Okay, so... Yeah, every now and then I see these symbols that pop up that say... Okay. Yeah, every now and then I see those no car symbols that pop up. Those symbols always annoy me for some reason. Hopefully I'm not annoying you guys, though. I try not to. Sometimes I do, but in the United States of Joe Winko, I really try not to. Oh, it's so beautiful seeing snow on these mountains. Let me just, like, take some time to gawk at this for a second. Actually, you know what? I should take a picture of this, because you don't always see snow on the mountains in the United States of Joe Winko. It's like a certain thing that they do for Christmas. Alright, just gonna take a couple pictures, one there, and there's not really any snow here, but let me get a full view of the snowy mountains. That's beautiful. Aw. And let me get another picture of the Welcome to Connecticut sign. Aw. Well, that turned out good. So, I'm actually gonna pause, and I'm actually gonna save, and I'm gonna end this episode of the United States of Joe right here. So yeah, that's basically it for this episode of the United States of Joe. I'm kind of sad that no one answered last episode's trivia question at all. So, yeah, but I am happy that I was the mayor of this city. In reality, I'm really the mayor of every city because I'm the one building all of them. But I really like to title someone else as the mayor for once. That's why I have the trivia questions at the end, because I want to include audience participation in the United States of Joe Winko. So, for anyone who didn't answer last episode's trivia question of the United States of Joe Winko, please go and answer it so I can crown you as the mayor of my next episode of the United States of Joe Winko. And don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So that's it. Merry Christmas, everyone, and peace out, people.